So it's all eyes at Villa Park this weekend for Newcastle United's latest Premier League game. Getting very close now to the end of the season. This one is so important. But if it needed that little bit of extra fireworks or whatever you want to throw into it, Unai Emery going head to head with Jason Tindall. If you remember on Boxing Day, the pair clashed in the technical area. Tindall got sent off, ended up being a 22-man tunnel brawl. It was a FA investigation after that, and Jason Tindall appeared to rattle Aston Villa with wearing a Wham hoodie at full time in reference to the Newcastle Wham chant, which generated around the festive period. But it all got a little bit bad-tempered, and now the pair, as fate would have it, face up in the dugouts at Villa Park. So I asked Jason Tindall, would he shake his hand? He said, of course he will. He'll stick his hand out, and it's up to Unai Emery if he wants to, get involved in that side of it. Should be an unbelievable game. Aston Villa was so unlucky the other night. I think everyone wants the English clubs to do well in Europe, and they were so unfortunate to go out to PSG the other night. So this game will be about them reacting. It'll be about Newcastle trying to keep up their good form. Promises to be an unbelievable game. One of them unbelievable Easter fixtures. 5:30 kickoff. Everyone will be watching that and hoping Newcastle can stay on track for the Champions League against Aston Villa on the Easter weekend. And Newcastle really are a team in a rich vein of form. 6 wins in a row. Smashed 4 goals past Manchester United on Sunday, then another 5 against Crystal Palace. They couldn't be in a better place, and this game against Aston Villa will be one where the home side will be looking to bounce back from being knocked out of Europe. And it was a tough night for them after such a massive effort to try and get into the semi-finals of the Champions League, but they couldn't quite make it. And Newcastle themselves will feel that they're in the mood to take on Villa at the minute, and you can't really look beyond the next game for Newcastle, and that's where Newcastle head next. I mean, I think if you wanted to talk about a team that picks itself, then that's certainly Newcastle at the minute. Jason Tindall, while he's had to do all the motivation in the absence of Eddie Howe, he hasn't had too many big decisions that he's had to make, because there's no way anyone's getting in that 11 at the moment, because everybody is playing so well, and I can say that right across every position. It's rarely happened covering Newcastle United down the years where every single player on the team sheet is in sparkling form, and it's so unique, and you cannot really look past that. So for someone like Anthony Gordon, it's going to be difficult for him to get in, but I think Harvey Barnes at the minute, he's probably in international form at the minute, and if Thomas Tuchel is not looking at him for an England call-up in the summer, then there's something wrong there, because Harvey Barnes has been capped before. He's found his way back to those top levels, and for me, he's probably the man of the moment for Newcastle, and that's not an easy one to say, because there's so many players who you could put in that category at the minute. But Newcastle head to Villa, they're already in 3rd place. They're looking to cement that place, and this weekend will be pivotal for them in terms of going into that run-in. There are harder games on the horizon. Even though Villa have had a great season, Newcastle have got to go to Arsenal, they've got to go to Brighton. They will also be tough. But Newcastle, if they win the next 2 games, then they've probably got a couple of fingertips on that Champions League place. Hopefully they can get it. It's been a great season regardless, but just the icing on the cake would be to get in the Champions League right now.